Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your May 2023 love reading. We're going to pull timeline just to see what's going on throughout the month, and then we'll pull tarot on anything that we need clarification on. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for new videos every week. So, yeah, I do all sign readings. I do love readings once a month for each zodiac sign, and I just do timeless readings for each zodiac sign as well. And a lot of shorts every day. So, let's get into it. What's coming next in love for Scorpio in May of 2023? Scorpio. Divorce. Some of you guys, what the hell? Some of you guys could have just been through a breakup or even a divorce for those of you that are married. Ooh. Oh, Scorpios, this is messy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some of you guys could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or that could just be you. Okay. Scorpio, you have a messy May. Now, of course, free will is involved here, so you don't have to be involved in any of this, right? Like, you can walk away from this. You don't have to give in to the drama. So we start out the month here with divorce and confession. So there's some sort of breakup or separation that has either happened recently or is in the talks of, or it's kind of like brewing, like this separation. This confession here is interesting to me, and I think that's what I want to pull on with the tarot. I'm kind of getting a lot of things from this confession, but I don't want to be super dramatic, so I'm gonna wait for the tarot. We have cycles here, so you've been through multiple cycles with someone, and then we have pregnancy. So that could be a literal pregnancy or just a new beginning. So, or maybe you heard about someone getting pregnant. I don't know. That could be part of the confession as well, right? That's why I'm like, I don't want to go there until we pull the tarot. We have water sign here. This could be you, or you're dealing with another water sign. And then we have gold digger. Someone's being used with intimacy. A very intimate physical connection is happening. And then we have guardian. So there's something spiritual about this whole messy escapade. There's a lesson to be learned here. Overall, we have challenges and yes. So yeah, what that tells me is that, like, you're going through all of this for a very specific reason. I mean, it's very typical for a spiritual person to get on the internet and be like, you're going through all of this for a reason. This is happening for a reason, which is like, you know, that's true here, but it feels very specific. It feels like you're going through this for a very specific lesson, which we can also pull on. This intimacy is very interesting. I just feel like this is very messy. I do kind of feel like multiple people are involved here, so I don't know how that resonates for you. I feel like this intimacy is a different person. So I don't know if you have your eye on someone else or if your partner has their eye on someone else. I'm not really getting cheating is the thing. It feels like someone had, is that my cat? Are you screaming at me? Okay, she's screaming at me. It's fine. It feels like someone else. It feels like a different energy. It feels like someone has their eye on you, or you have your eye on someone else while you're dealing with like a breakup or some sort of separation. I do feel like you're getting a confession from someone that's going to throw you for a loop. This gold digger energy is also very interesting. I do feel like there is a little bit of a manipulative energy going on here. Like someone is trying to get something out of you. And someone, since it's right under confession, someone may be trying to get a confession out of you. Someone may be trying to get you to confess to something that you never did, which is that's interesting. Regardless, like I said, this is messy. So lots of challenges coming in the May, but lots of challenges coming in May, but I do feel like it's going to work out in your highest good. There is a really big lesson that needs to be learned here. It almost feels repetitive, like you've been needing to learn this lesson for a while, and it's just not clicking in your brain, which is fine. We all do that. But I think that's why cycles is here as well. Okay. La-di-da-di-da. let's talk about this confession that's coming in. It just feels like a back and forth dynamic, like on steroids. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. But then, like, there's also someone else involved here. I don't really understand what's going on. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me about the confession? What's this confession coming into Scorpio? King of Cups. Yeah, like I said before, you could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, possibly a masculine energy. Gender doesn't matter. Tell me more about this confession from the King of Cups. He's going to, again, gender doesn't matter. What? What do you want from me? What? I love you. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups here. This confession involves walking away from something. The Eight of Cups is interesting because it's an energy of walking away from something, but like being ready for it. Ooh. This is all cups. This is all cups. This is a very, very emotional confession. Very, very emotional. Very shadowy, which, you know, I expect nothing less from Scorpios. I feel like I need more. There's a lot of rejection involved here. A lot of walking away. A lot of walking away and a lot of rejection. Oh my God, the Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, are you okay? Nine of Swords is like, oh, and there you are, Scorpio, with the Death card. Transformation. Like I said, you're going through a very big transformation right now. Oh my God, this is almost all cups. This is like actually crazy, even in the overall energy. Okay. 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 Let's get into it. I have not had a reading like this yet. So I have not pulled this much for anybody. I like max, I'll pull like 4 cards. And if 5 cards pop out, I'm like, that's way too many, but let's do it. Because usually I can get like a full story, but this is a lot. This is a journey, Scorpio. This is a journey, and I feel like you've been on this journey for a while. I also feel like you've kind of extend this journey past what it. Sorry, I'm gonna move my Aquaphor. Sponsor me. I feel like you've been on this journey for a little bit too long. I feel like you've extended it past its due date. I feel like this should have ended a while ago because there's a lot of pain here, but there's a lot of discontentment and there's a lot of boredom. It's like you've been here before. And we saw that in the timeline with the cycles card. You've been here before. You've done this before. You know exactly what this is and you know exactly what to change. And Spirit here is saying like, it's time for change. Like, there's only so much you can do staying up until 4 a.m. crying your eyes out with depression and anxiety. At some point, you do have to start to challenge yourself to make those changes so that you can make life or your life better, you know? And sometimes that involves walking away from people that you don't necessarily want to walk away from, unfortunately. But like, I feel like that's what needs to happen here. This confession, I feel like I'm not getting third-party stuff here. I'm not getting cheating. Do I feel like someone else has their eye on you? Yeah, and we can pull on that. And we will because I'm nosy. But like, this confession coming in is someone saying, I feel like you don't feel the same. I feel like you don't want this anymore. I feel like and I feel like you just don't really want to do it again. Now, will you do it again? I don't know. Will you do another cycle with this person? I don't know. This person definitely feels like you guys should walk away from each other. And I feel like that's going to be the very difficult part of the conversation or the confession. But at the same time, I do feel like it's expected. I feel like you've been feeling this for a while. I feel like this has just been the elephant in the room. The Ace of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups reversed both tell me like, oh my God, can I pick these up? Page of Cups reversed to me says like rejection in a way. And then the Ace of Cups reversed is almost like your cup is empty, like you've given everything that you can, and it's still not, it's just not working out. Like you're unable to refill your own cup because your focus is on filling up someone else's cup, and this person isn't doing anything to fill up your cup either. It's just, it feels so messy. It feels so messy. Down here we have the stress card, of course. Like I said, this is Nine of Swords is being up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., crying your eyes out. Justice card is karma. It can also be a card about court. So I don't know if some of you guys, because we pulled the divorce card, so I don't know if you guys are going to court, if there's some sort of legal document involved here. And then we also have the death card, Scorpio, showing up in your own reading. Death, transformation. It doesn't mean anyone's gonna die. It just means that you're going through a very, very big change right now. An old you, an old version of you is dying at this moment. And I feel like there's a part of you that's holding on to it. I definitely feel like there's a part of you that's holding on to it, even though you need to let it go. The part of you that lets you know you need to let it go is the Four of Cups, and that's feeling bored and discontent. Yeah, I feel like you're bored with the cycles. You want things to be easy, and not in the sense of like, I just want everyone to do everything for me, in the sense of like, I shouldn't have to stress out about what you're doing or what you're thinking or like what your next actions are. I feel like this person may be emotionally unpredictable. And that's why you've had so many cycles with this person. I feel like you've tried to express how you feel, or they've tried to express how they feel, and you guys are just never on the same page. You're never on the same level, and you're just over it. I feel like you're over it. Now at the same time, you are definitely holding on to it. So it's up to you what you want to do. You know, you can keep going in these cycles, but I feel like this conversation is going to keep being brought up. And honestly, in my experience and in my opinion, like in my own relationships and just watching my friends' relationships who have been through similar situations, the cycles get worse and worse. They get worse and worse and worse. So if you want to do that for the rest of your life, that's definitely a choice, but you deserve more, and you deserve to find someone who, you know, makes your life easier, doesn't make your life harder. Overall, we have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed is lazy, not wanting to put the work into something. Nine of Cups is manifestation. The first thought I'm getting with this overall energy is that you don't have to work hard to get what you want. You really just have to be yourself to attract the things that you want. You only have to be yourself to get that dream job, to get that dream person, to get the person that's going to give you everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do much. You just have to be yourself. And I feel like with this person, you have to work very, very hard to be a certain way, or you have to do certain things that don't necessarily line up with who you are at your core in order for this relationship to work. What in the world? That was a lot. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to pull on something else, but I don't remember what it was. Let's see. There was the intimacy. There was the other person. I think I might pull on the other person that has their eye on you. Because that felt different to me. That felt so different. Of course, it could be just you going into another cycle with this past person, and it's just, you know, very physically intimate. Because, you know, when you make up sex, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. But I do feel like, so is this a new person? Was the intimacy card a new person? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Eight of Cups, walking away. But you're ready. It's a new person, for sure. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Tell me about this new person, Spirit. Tell me about this new person that has their eye on Scorpio. So this person has a lot of secrets. Not in a bad way. But if you're involved with somebody else, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you because... I don't know. They're just not with... I mean, they're with someone else. What are they going to do, you know? King of Cups showed up again. Okay, this new person could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. This is someone who has a lot of emotion for you, but it's kind of like bubbling up to the surface, and it's going to be revealed at some point. So I don't know, do with that what you will. We have the King of Wands here. This person could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If anything, this person is just very attractive. This person's very attractive, or you're just very attracted to this person. This person's attracted to you. This person feels very passionately about you. This person is very courageous, charismatic. You know, it's interesting, and they're holding the torch for you. It's almost like they're waiting for you. They're kind of lighting the way for you to come back. Come back. Have you dealt with this person before? Okay, who cares? Okay, anyway, we have the Eight of Swords here as well. So they're very much stressed out about like what you're doing. They really don't need to be, but it's like they're just constantly wondering like what you're up to, how your relationship is going, and they kind of just run in circles in their own brain about you. And then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So I don't think that you work with this person, because Three of Pentacles is like the energy of like coworkers or like classmates and stuff like that. Or maybe you did work with this person and you don't work with them anymore. Regardless, if neither of those things resonate with you, this just means that this person isn't necessarily working together with you on anything. I don't think you're necessarily like in contact with this person. If you are talking to this person, it's very minimal. It's very, very minimal, because I feel like this person has their eye on you. They're watching you from a distance. Overall, we have the King of Cups and the Empress reversed. So they're kind of watching you. I feel like you're the Empress reversed in this situation, because we did pull the King of Cups earlier. And I was like, oh yeah, I think that's who you're dealing with. I feel like you're just very ungrounded right now, and they don't really want to bother you in that state. They're kind of just watching you like work out the situation on your own. This could be someone in your friend group, or like, you know, again, like I don't know if you work with this person, and you don't have to. This could be someone in your friend group or someone that you work with that you don't necessarily talk to a lot or something. I don't know. It definitely feels like someone that you know. It's definitely someone that you have like mutual friends with. It's someone like in your vicinity, but it's not someone that you're like intimately talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have, like you're not up and I don't know, like you're just not texting this person all day. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys get it. But I think that they see you dealing with this other person, and they kind of just don't really want to deal with it. Like, they're just like, okay, well, I'll let Scorpio do what they need to do, you know? Okay. What is the ending, or what is the advice? What is the advice for Scorpio? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got the moon again. Oh, and the Three of Pentacles reversed again. There's something here about like your friendships or like the people that you may work with. Because the Three of Pentacles reversed came out again, and I shuffled. You guys saw me shuffle. I didn't shuffle like a million times, but you saw. There are secrets here being held by coworkers or people in your friend group. There are secrets here. There are secrets here. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad, I'm not getting bad vibes from the secrets specifically. It's just people are kind of just letting you do what you need to do, and they're not interfering with you and whatever you're up to, you know? And then we have the Three of Wands reversed, which is being impatient, with the King of Swords reversed. This is one of my narc cards. Someone who is incredibly emotionally unavailable, someone who's not good with communication at all. They're kind of mean in a way. We have the Lovers, which is originally the Choice. It's also Gemini energy. And with these two here, big time Gemini energy. And then we have the Eight of Swords reversed, which is coming out of mental entrapment. So what is the advice here? The advice is to make a choice about who you want to be with. And, or, you know, a choice isn't just between two things. You could also just be single. You know what I'm saying? So, you need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. Making a decision and sticking with it is going to help you get out of this mental entrapment here. Whatever your choice is, you're just going to have to accept that if you want to stay with this person that you've been with, they're not good at communication. They're just not. And they're going to cause delays in your life, which is that energy of Three of Wands reversed there. They're going to cause delays. They're very impatient. They could be a little bit impulsive as well. they're not going to give you the communication that you deserve, or the communication that they keep saying that they're going to give you. Like we've pulled throughout this entire reading, there's just lots of cycles here. This person isn't who they at least want to be, right? And they're not really doing much to improve. And then you have someone else over here kind of just like with a crush on you or with feelings for you, kind of just waiting for you to make your decision as well. I feel like once this person knows what your decision is, they'll kind of back off too. Like if you decide to stay with this past person, they're just going to back off, and that's going to be, I mean, it doesn't have to be a missed opportunity for you, but like they're just going to move on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to, I mean, maybe you hate this person. Maybe you're not attracted to this person, you know, and we don't date people we're not attracted to in this house. No, no, no. Just because someone is nice does not mean you have to date them. So we don't do that here. But Scorpio, this was a really deep reading. I feel like you have some big transformations to go through, which kind of makes sense with the lunar, I think it's the lunar eclipse on May 5th in your sign, Scorpio. So that's really, really big change that's kind of being forced upon you if you haven't been making necessary changes over the last probably year. Yeah, it's gonna be big. And of course, like when eclipse energy dies down, it is like we all have free will, and you can decide to invite that energy back into your life. But the thing about eclipses is that it takes shit out of your life, whether you like it or not. And again, you can invite it back into your life if you want. But then you're just gonna have to go through the process of really big tower moments and really big disappointing conversations like we've seen in this reading. It's just a repeat. It's just a repeat, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I'm sorry that wasn't the happiest reading, but you definitely have someone with their eye on you. I just feel like you have a lot of personal growth that's going to happen in May, and that involves your relationships. But I feel like you're going to be coming out of this a much better person. So definitely lean on your friends, lean on your family. You know, don't isolate yourself from the people who really have your back, because those are going to be the ones who are going to really, really help you through this process. So yeah, love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye.